Dear bride and groom. Dear bride and groom. Creating a family is a voluntary decision. In order to legitimize your relationship, I am going to ask you whether your determination to come together and become a family is genuine, honest, and free. Hey, Valentina. I'm so afraid working in the archive is way easier, and now I have such a big responsibility. Such a big day. What if I spoil it?
You'll be fine. Just speak from your heart. Everybody thinks that marriage officers are bureaucratic robots that memorize formal words. So show them that you are a smart girl, a star. Here we go again. The electrician has been at it for an hour. I'll go find him.
Yeah, I'm getting married. I told you, really, as real as it gets. Yeah, everybody can come. I'll see you at the party. Uh-huh. Okay, bye. It's Kate. Really? Are you serious? You're gonna be marrying us? Irina, take a look.
I can see. Don't push me. It's my first time in heels.
Hold on. Bring your sister, will you?
Sure, well, when the bride comes closer right here, the guests have to move back, please. Okay, shall we? To our dear bride and groom, everybody's life has special and memorable moments that make a lasting and deep impression on all of us. Ilya, Irina, you've taken the big step into getting married. This is a memorable date, and I'm very happy for you. Ilya, do you take Irina to be your lawful wife? Will you take care of her and share all joys and sorrows?
Of course I do. I'm gonna pamper her and take good care of her.
Irina, do you take Ilya to be your lawful husband?
I do. I've been ready for a year. Well, he's been thinking.
Well, I hesitated a little. That's life.
Then it's time for signatures. And of course, the kiss.
Oh! Irina, hey, are you okay?
Okay, everybody stay put. Please give me a second. I pronounce you husband and wife.
Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her!
Annie, my dear, we're here. All together with you. It's been a year already. But not a single day without remembering you.
Every single minute, Mommy. We miss you very much.
Elizabeth, the bag, please. Come on, girls. To the memory of your mother. No, come on. Help yourself. Have a bite.
And for me?
For you? You don't need sweets. You're already such a plump little thing.
But Dad...
You stop it.
I'm permanently hungry.
Of course, because you're now eating for two.
I'll have a heavy eater inside.
You'd better tell Dad. It's your 5th month.
I'll just go to him and say, "Hi, Dad, I got knocked up by a stranger whose name I don't even know." What would he say? He's gonna slap me and kick me out of the house. And then he'll tell me how I've ruined his life and disgraced our family since I was a child and continue being spoiled. Didn't go to school, didn't find a job. Well, you can't explain to him that motherhood is a job too, that I want this baby and I'm gonna raise it myself.
It seems that he will drink, forgive, and get used to it.
I'll tell him in time.
When you go to the hospital?
Till I'm discharged. When he sees his grandchild, and he's like, hooray, it's fine.
Elizabeth, you really are an amazing strategist.
I really don't get all the fuss about social media. There are douchebags who write everything that comes into their heads.
Then why would you sit there every night for an hour?
Then why did you even make an account for me?
So you can keep up with the times.
Oh, look here. Danila is getting married in Poland. Look, there.
It's not that special. Besides, an engagement is not a wedding. There's plenty of time to break up. Right, Catherine?
Mom, Dan just proposed to me.
So what's your answer?
I told him that I want to wait until you recover.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, he got a job offer in Poland and he wants me to come. But I'm not gonna leave you.
Do you love him? Do you want to have kids with him? Grow old together?
I love him. In general, I don't want to grow old and I don't know if I want kids.
Catherine, if you love him, go ahead. I won't recover anyway. You shouldn't wait for me to die. My biggest wish is for you to be truly happy. However, if you're still hesitating, no matter where Dan takes you, be it Poland or Paradise Islands, you'll end up suffering.
Catherine.
Catherine.
Show me. Well, I think she's not bad at all. She's a very good-looking girl, and I'm very, very glad for my friend.
Your friend? I don't get how one can call an ex-fiancé a friend.
Well, we agreed.
Danila's a good guy. Calm and hardworking, nothing of a chatterbox. And so, you've just thrown everything away. Golden ticket.
Dad, I couldn't leave 3 days after we buried Mom and let you stay here alone. Have you forgotten the condition you were in? How you were crying on her dress, how you were drunk and chopped up the swing into bits and pieces with an axe?
I repaired that swing already.
And I was working, Dad, helping you. We were getting by eating buckwheat, remember? And now we're barely making ends meet. Payments for our mortgage is late. Instead, you put up a monument. You couldn't wait a little. She would have been fine with a simple cross.
But I'm the one who wouldn't have been happy. No, I wouldn't.
Catherine. Dad didn't mean to hurt you. You know, he always loses his temper when it comes to money. He's a seaman with a free spirit. And now he's on land, and the seaman on land is a disaster. No orders. The shipping company doesn't pay well.
I know that, Captain Obvious.
I feel sorry for him. He's blaming himself for our mom's death. He's still thinking that if he had the money, some wizard doctor would have saved her by a miraculous surgery abroad. As if millionaires don't die from cancer.
Right, 5 doctors told him that the tumor was inoperable. The metastases were at the terminal stage, but he's just too stubborn. Okay, let's go to sleep. We have to wake up early.
Will you go with me? What if Marina tells me that he
Elizabeth, you're gonna be the craziest mom in the world because of your hemochromatosis.
If Grandpa had it, the grandchild may inherit it. But what if the child's born with it?
Okay. Elizabeth, inhale. Exhale. Now listen to me attentively. All the tests are at Marina's. Yours, mine, Mom's, Dad's. She's not a stranger to our family. She's Mom's friend. I'm not a stranger to you. Neither is Dad. If this child has some bad hereditary traits, we can find a solution. Being an Iron Man isn't the worst disaster, and together I'm sure we'll get through it. Got it? Liz. Not if you do.
Why are you so nervous? Just relax. There's no reason to worry.
You mean it?
Why would I lie to you? You're having a girl. It's mostly males who inherit hemochromatosis.
It's a girl?
It's a girl.
You see?
I'll name her Anna. After Mom. Then maybe Dad will forgive me. Can I have some water?
Yes, of course. And then, could you please wait outside? I need to talk to your sister.
To me about Elizabeth's child?
About you.
There are no secrets between me and Elizabeth.
I'm not going to persuade you. After all, it's a family matter. Still, I would insist that you treat this news as an adult. Consciously. Okay, I've studied all your medical records and the thing is, according to the blood tests, you're not Yuri's daughter.
What do you mean? We are not sisters?
No, you are sisters, but not in full though, maternal, half-sisters. You have different fathers.
How are you?
Awful, I can't think straight. Without Mom, I can't even ask how this happened.
You telling Dad?
Of course not. Why?
But you yourself have always been preaching, just like Mom, that one should tell the truth.
The truth will devastate him, and I'm not gonna look for my biological father. And this news, it'll change nothing for my life. For our life. It'll change nothing.
You're always going to be my sister, no matter what.
You really are. Mom, you always know how to surprise me. I thought I knew you better than anybody. That your one and only man was Dad. And now it turns out he's not really my father. Although he loved me and fed me. I rode on the ship, blew soap bubbles. Why didn't you want to tell me? Why did you hide it? I wouldn't judge you, Mom.
I want to tell you something. Something very important, dear. I don't know how.
About what?
About love. It's such a strange thing. Illogical. Irrational. The greatest thing despite any hurdle. And I'm not speaking about your boyfriends, but about our family. No matter what you learn about your dad, no matter how shocked you are, always remember that he's the most loving person to you. And he will be always.
What could I possibly learn about him? Mom? Mom? Mom!
Just like when you were a child. You've always waited for me. And Lizzie, a toy under her arm, face into the pillow and snoring, dreaming away. Come on, finish reading and go to bed. Good night, my daughter.
Good night too, Dad. Get some rest.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
Are you outside? I hear noise.
No, I'm on the balcony.
You having trouble sleeping?
Heard some news.
News? Good news?
Strange, I guess.
Wanna tell me? Huh?
No.
As you wish.
Dan, why are you calling late at night? You have a fiancé.
It's just that I miss you, Catherine. How about you? Are you jealous?
No. We've decided to stay friends, and I never change my decision. You know that.
Well, if you change your mind and come back to me, I'll break off the engagement.
Dan, you're talking nonsense right now. We've broken up, you live in a different country, and you're engaged. That's it. Good night, Dan.
Good night.
You and my mom were friends. Was she pregnant when she got married? Or was I really an early child?
Catherine, honey, I don't know.
Then why did you tell me that Yuri is not my biological father?
Well, because it is true. Everybody deserves to know what is true. And now that you know, whatever you want to do is for you to decide.
Then tell me everything, please. Who is my father?
Once Annie confessed to me that she cheated before the wedding. She was looking for some fling like in the movies. And she, well, immediately regretted what she did.
Who was he?
I'm not sure about this. But we had this patient in the hospital. Very handsome. He was from Moscow. Vladimir Shestakov. He was flirting with all of the girls there. He hit on me and Anna. It was almost impossible to resist his charisma. Wait.
If you add 9 months to this date, you'll approximately get the date of my birthday. Can I have this picture?
Yes, sure.
This man is considerably hot. Even in his pajamas, he looks better than most men in expensive suits. Now we'll learn everything about that Shestakov.
There's no need. I'm not interested. It's just a guy from Moscow who flirted with a simple girl.
It's me who's curious.
Well, I'm not.
Wow, wow, wow! Check this out.
Don't care.
Well, as it turns out, He's the businessman of the year.
Oh, really? Which year?
Year 2000. It says here that he owns a chain of car dealerships in the capital. Some rare vintage vehicles. He has his personal collection too. Take a look. Cool. You're so lucky to have this, Dad.
Why would I care if he's rich?
What do you mean? If he learns that he has a daughter, he'll be crying, "Hallelujah! Where have you been all these years?" And he'll give you all his millions.
And you believe this?
I do. I believe in knights and dragons, fairies, unicorns, princes and princesses, and even in Santa, just a little bit. What's important is that I believe in your newfound dad who appears in this very moment at the right time when we have a huge mortgage debt and the bank is planning to evict us and kick us out of the apartment. And our father just stuck his head in the sand when I'm about to have a baby and your salary is barely enough to feed us right now.
Listen, I'm not taking money from a stranger, even if he's my biological father. And talking about the mortgage issue, I know we'll find a way.
I wonder where you got your righteousness.
We need to ask for a mortgage restructuring. We're going to...
I've heard enough.
Just please let me finish.
Miss, I can't do anything for you here. It all depends on the office in Moscow. The loan department head is Miss Avdiva. You'd better speak to her. As far as I remember, no one has ever done it.
Could you give me her number, please?
That's something I can do.
Come in.
Valentina, these are the digitalization reports. I've added to the database more than half, and these documents are for the regional archive.
Concerned about something?
Many cards lack some information in it. In some, it's impossible to read the birth date. Some lack registration.
So why don't you contact the Federal Archive to clarify that?
Thanks, I haven't thought about it. Yes, thank you so much. You've already helped me a lot. Sorry, wait a sec. Can I ask you something? I'd like to clarify something about someone. Shestakov Vladimir, he was born in Moscow in 1958. Yes, I am. Okay, thank you. Come in.
Hey, Kate. How's it going? I need to talk to you for a moment. Can we go outside? Kate, promise me that this conversation stays between us, all right?
Only if you're not confessing to a murder or something.
Worse. Look, I have the divorce papers, and can I file it on my own without her, needing to be there?
You can if the other spouse is in jail, gone missing, or incapacitated. By that I mean mentally ill.
Oh, the last one fits the most. Irina has totally lost her mind.
Is it you who wants a divorce? You got married just a week ago. You guys were so happy too.
Yeah, exactly. The key word here is were. You see, we would be having a great time, having fun, going to parties. It was hard to get out of the club. But yesterday, she told me that she wanted kids. And the more of them and the sooner, the better. I mean, what kids? I'm like 20 years old. I told her that I'm not ready to be a dad for at least another half of my life. She answered that at 40, she'll already be too old. I said, then freeze your eggs. And she threw a chair at me. Thank God she missed.
Well, if you don't want kids, why would you marry then?
Because Irina, she wanted to have a grand party, a bridal shower, a fancy dress. She wanted to call all her friends and have fun till the morning. And you know me, I'm game for anything. Moreover, you can marry as many times as you want, but, kids, that's for life.
I see, but I think you need to discuss everything with Irina. Talk calmly, and if you decide to divorce, decide on it together.
Okay, listen, what if you talk to Irina? I mean, I'm thinking that she's not gonna throw chairs at you, at least.
No, I'm not gonna do that. This is your family, your wife. And you're the man here, so better fix it yourself. It's from the court. The flat will be put up for auction. Oh my goodness. Good afternoon. I need to speak with Miss Avdiva, please. I'm sorry, but I don't really know her initials.
On what issue?
It's about the mortgage restructuring.
On all issues concerning mortgage, you can address her using the website.
What's happening? It's like a computer game. Everything's against us.
Wow! Smoke, that smell.
I'm frying meat.
Open the window.
Why are you angry?
I've been to the clinic. Those boneheads refused to give me the medical certificate.
Why do you need it?
How else can I pass certification to be a pilot without a medical book?
So why didn't they?
Glaucoma, they say. I need surgery, but I can see what I need to do perfectly. Along the Volga, I can travel even if I'm blind. Surgery. Where will I find the money? Open the window already.
Listen, I think I have an idea and a way on how to escape the mortgage trap.
How?
Let's sell our country house. We don't go anyway. The house is old, crooked, land is overgrown. We will have to sell it below market value, of course, but it should be enough to pay off the debt. And I'll try to find a part-time job.
Forget about it. Our country house is a family nest. I was building it for your mom. We were making everything with our own hands there. I'll repair everything.
Dad, Mom's already...
I'll repair everything. And I'm going to live my last years there in peace. Want to take that away from me?
Catherine, we grew up in the country house. Our own kids would probably grow up there too.
You will still go along. Look who's talking about kids. You haven't even worked. You haven't even earned a penny. Speak about children when you're on your own feet and know how to provide for them. What are you looking at? You're done? Clear this up and wash all of the dishes. Stupid girl.
It's turned into a complete disaster without you. Dad's always angry, hardly listens to me. Every day I can feel us growing apart. Elizabeth's like a child. I miss you badly, Mom. I'm failing to cope with it alone. I need at least some hope. A little sign that everything's gonna be all right. May I come in?
Sure. Is this okay?
It looks beautiful.
I got it from a shop on the street. It's an imitation, but looks like silver. How is the digitalization going?
Here are the acts that need to be signed. I came an hour earlier today and sorted the current records into the archive. Can I leave after lunch today? I have family issues.
The civil registration office always deals with family issues, but if you finish everything, you can leave.
Thank you.
Stop by that shop on your way. There's a necklace there. Buy it for yourself. You're looking like a mouse.
Okay. Good afternoon. Is Miss Avdiva in?
You have an appointment?
I don't.
Miss Avdiva's visiting hours are once a month. You should make an appointment first. She's booked for the next 6 months. Next, please.
Move it! Hello, I need to apply for a loan.
Wait, excuse me.
Please, don't ask me to leave. I really need to talk to the head of the loan department. It's an emergency. Please, it's a matter of life and death.
People don't come here with any other issues. But Miss Avdiva left already.
Where? I could go to her.
Where, Miss? The Siberian office? And after that, Krasnodar. She won't return to the head office soon.
Is this some sort of curse?
It's called mortgage.
Any luck?
No. Thank you.
You're welcome. Stay. Wait, wait. Come on. Come on. Excuse me, are there any expired products today with a discount?
We don't have expired products, but you can look at the goods on sale out there in the corner.
Is that all? 340 rubles, please. 340 rubles, sir. You're only giving me 320.
I don't have any change. Well, just take something back. No, not the dog food. You can take the bread.
Sorry, we don't take bread back. We need to call the administration to decide. You're gonna have to wait.
Excuse me, do you mind if I pay for your bread?
I don't need your charity.
You can just pay me back when you want.
That's true, I live near here.
Can you talk somewhere else? We're waiting in line.
You really ought to be careful, miss. You know, there are lots of swindlers now. They pretend to be in trouble and take advantage of people's kindness. They extort money from people like you. They're not helpless people, but rather they're criminals. What's your name?
Catherine.
Beautiful name. And I'm Vladimir. Do you live somewhere near here?
No, I'm from Dubna. I'm in Moscow on business.
I've been to Dubna a long time ago. Come with me. I don't live far, just 2 blocks away. What do you do for a living, if I may ask?
Well, I work in the Civil Registration Office archives. I've recently got permission to perform marriages.
Is it okay that I'm asking?
Sure.
I live on my own, already wild. It's nice to chat with someone from time to time. Schumacher, he is silent for days on end, right, Schumacher? Do you have a family?
Yes, I have a father and a sister. My mom passed away a year ago.
That is sad.
Yes, she was quite young. Her name was Anna Ospova. Or Annie Lapina was her maiden name. I've recently learned that her husband, my dad, isn't my biological father.
An interesting story. Just like in a Bollywood movie, although to be honest, I don't like them. They're such a mess.
She most likely got pregnant in the hospital, where she was a nurse by a patient.
I stayed in the Dubna hospital before. I was on a business trip and all of a sudden appendicitis, peritonitis, imagine. I'm really sorry for, not inviting you in. I don't usually let strangers come in. Wait here, I'll go get the money for you, okay?
Just a second. This is my mom.
Beautiful.
Here she's pregnant and probably knows about it because in a week she will marry Yuri Ospova. They've been friends since they were little.
An interesting story of your family.
And here's my mom together with a supposed father. Does it look familiar?
That's me. Lord, I was so young here. Are you saying that I'm your father? Oh, I see. And here I was just thinking that you were a nice girl who just wanted to help. How many of you swindlers of different kinds have appeared? Go find some other naive person. You even have the guts to come right in front of my house? What, you got no one else to play a trick on? All you good-for-nothing swindlers?
Are you stupid or what?
could have hit you with a car just now.
Mind your own business and don't shout at me. Here in Moscow, everyone's a bully and a psycho.
This is Kimki, actually.
Wait! Wait! Please wait! Don't leave!
I'm very sorry for shouting at you and for making you cry. But I really could have hit you.
I'm not crying because of you.
Then whom?
I've just missed the shuttle. So now I'll miss my bus home.
Well, it's like it's the biggest trouble in your life.
Yes, it's not about the shuttle. I've just had a bad day. Rather, a bad year.
Well, I can't help you correct your bad year, but I can easily get you home.
But you don't know where I live.
Not in Kamchatka, I hope.
In Dubna.
All right. It's not Kamchatka. Let's go. Shall we go? My name is Sergei, by the way.
I'm Catherine.
Nice to meet you, Catherine. We've got some 3.5 hours to go. And I'm very hungry. How about grabbing a bite to eat? If you're not in a hurry, of course.
I think it's okay.
I suggest we have a picnic.
What do you mean?
Well, we can go to a gas station, buy sandwiches and find a nice place. Don't worry, I'm not a maniac.
I'm not worried. I just find you a bit weird.
So are you, Catherine. You're special. It's beautiful, right? As if we're in a restaurant with a gorgeous view and open air.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Whose idea was it?
Yours?
'Cause I'm a genius. Catherine, let's relax a bit. We've known each other for 1.5 hours already.
Okay, I agree.
It's fun to have picnics with you, Catherine.
You must have a really creative job.
No, not really.
You do.
No, I'm a doctor. 6 years in the medical institute, then a couple of years of internship. Actually, all my friends are married. Already have families and a football team of children. Some are already divorced, and I'm still a poor student. A couple months ago, I got a job at a clinic. Now I'm a real doctor. But I can't stop learning it because I like it so much. I've started my thesis. I mean, I only ever have time for my work and my studies, and nothing else.
And I almost got us into an accident.
Don't say that. Today's incident is generally a gift. You know, we keep running like this through life, and I think that something important is passing by. And that all you need to do is stop, appreciate, and see the beauty around you.
Yeah. I regret not spending more time with my mom. I thought I'd always have the time to be with her. I would finish university, get a job, take a vacation, and we would go somewhere together. And then my mom was gone. and nothing could be done anymore. Mom, when did you realize that Dad was the one for you? Your better half.
When he was shaving.
Shaving? Mom, I'm asking seriously.
Oh, and I'm serious too. You know, when I saw him shaving, I understood at once that he was my soulmate. My dearest. One day you'll meet one too. An ordinary guy at first glance. But the way he just tumbles his hair, or sniffs his nose, or unbuttons his shirt will make him that very man for you, and you'll understand it. I wish we could share this moment.
My mom's alive, but I'm constantly missing her. When I was a child, my father left us. She suffered because of him. There was no help from his side. She married another man in desperation, only to divorce in a month. She devoted herself in work, didn't have time for anything else, and was really focused on it. Started at the bottom and made something of herself, and finally got a well-paying job. To put it simply, she made a brilliant career of her dream, but I always miss her badly every single day. When I was young, I stared out the window wondering if she'd come. I miss her hugs. So, this is me, a real mama's boy. I hope I haven't disappointed you. Oh, wait, have I?
No, you haven't.
Let's go.
Let's go. Sergei, thank you for bringing me home, for the picnic, and for listening to me.
I should be thanking you. I feel so comfortable with you, as if we've known each other for ages. Let's meet this weekend.
Sergei, I feel very comfortable with you too, but it's not a good time for me to be dating. Besides, you work and live in Moscow, and I'm here.
We're just 2 hours away from each other.
Exactly.
So are you only gonna date your neighbors?
Well, we weren't supposed to meet at all. It was by chance. And if you really believe in fate, then we'll meet again soon. Do you believe that?
I believe we can control fate. Let's do this. Here's my contact. If you find some time to go out on a date, you know you can call me. Or just give me a message whenever you want.
All right.
Can I hug you?
I guess so. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well? I'm waiting for details. Who's the hot guy that drove you home?
His name is Sergei.
Uh-huh. Tell me more. Should I force you to tell me who he is? Where did you meet him? Who is he?
From nowhere. He just gave me a lift.
It's not just that. I've seen everything. He even gave you a hug. Are you in love with him? Come on. I can see it, but why are you upset?
I went to Moscow and tried to tackle the mortgage issue with the bank. I failed. Then I decided to find my father, and I did.
Really? You mean that Shestakov?
Mm-hmm. He thought I was a swindler. Ended up shouting at me.
What a jerk. I promise I'll come for him and spit in his fat face.
No thanks. His face isn't fat. He's poor and crazy.
Hey, boy, hi.
Do you know what time it is? It's late at night. Do I need to wait for you till the morning?
Sorry, Dad. I was busy.
Sorry. Do you think your sorry and a sad face will save the situation? Look, we only meet once every week. Is it okay if you try to forget about your other affairs and come on time like we talked about?